Welcome back, guys, to Country Rider Moto. Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about what's behind the shed in a moment. So I would probably be doing a wiring video right now, but due to all the water, the rainfall, all this water, it's just messed up my driveway. And as you see, this is where I work on my motorcycle. And you're gonna see why I work on the motorcycle outside of the shed and not in the shed. I don't have an expensive garage. The whole reason for this video is to show you, just anybody, you know, can work on stuff. You don't need special tools. You don't need a whole garage. You don't need anything special. You don't need money. You just need a little bit of tools, a little bit of willpower. So let's take a look inside my shed. So going right on in. Open up both doors so I can give you the full effect. Motorcycle sits in there pretty fine. The purpose for the shed when I first got it was to store lawnmowers. I have a couple lawnmowers and a weed eater. Weeder's hanging up over here. But it automatically turned into the motorcycle shed. And now that I have a motorcycle, I need somewhere close to the driveway. So, let's start on this wall. I got a bunch of extension cords. There's probably about 200 feet of an extension cord. Moving on down the line, got some work gloves. There's a lot of stuff hanging up on this weed eater because it's going on towards winter. Those are the old handlebars. If you go down in the description, I took off those handlebars and put on new ones. Tie straps, some C-clamps, and a couple miscellaneous tools over here. Got a propane bottle. I forget what this is. I don't know. It's probably something I don't need. A battery charger, sawzall. There's a blue drill all the way back there. Then on this wall hanging up, got a circular saw, air compressor, soldering iron, and a couple small stuff right in front. Right there's my electrical kit, and behind that there's a saw, and behind that little red box right there, those are little tiny screwdrivers. Onto the workbench. It first started off as a shelf. I wish now I had it a little bit lower because this comes above my chest, so it's hard like working on it as like a table. But over back here in the corner are my motorcycle helmet, which I'm really not gonna wear because I want something to protect my whole face, so I'm gonna be buying a full face helmet offline. A couple of that I'm looking at, kind of go with the paint scheme of the bike. I believe that's the old front brake lever. Because I did replace the brake levers. I replaced the hand grips. Those were the old ones. This battery actually goes to a scooter that my father-in-law has. And maybe I'll do like a tutorial video on that down the road. Maybe next year when it gets a little bit warmer. I also do got the foot pegs for the passenger. We'll see how cool I am. I'm putting those on. And this little thing with the wire attached is my new turn signal relay, because at the moment my relay doesn't work. It blew out. So, and down at the bottom of here, got a couple gas cans, a couple old things of oil, just in case I need to throw something in something. This paint jar is all full with sockets, nuts and bolts, screws, miscellaneous stuff that I really don't, that I picked from. This right here is a air Dremel. Works amazing if I can get it out of the box. I was doing some wood project with it, so it does probably a little bit dirty, but bring it on the light a little bit. I'm sorry about the light. I don't have a light on this camera of mine. Under here, it's an air air angle grinder. Sorry, can't get that out. Yeah, air angle grinder. What I use for air is a small 100-gallon air tank all the way down there, but it does what it needed to do, I guess. This big toolbox is filled with just miscellaneous tools and parts that I don't ever use, like caulk, stuff like that. I think there's a tube in there for a bicycle. Just stuff to get out of the way of the shed. Down here there's a little tiny grill. We use that to go to like the beaches and whatnot. And that toolbox is also full with like miscellaneous stuff. Not quite sure exactly what's in it, but this kitty litter box is actually some of the bike parts for the motorcycle. Yeah, you got that has to go on it. That's to the front brake, but I'm thinking about buying a new one. I was seeing there's some really nice green ones. Go with the overall look of the bike, and then this will be another wiring video in the future. But this thing right here, I got it's a turn signal for the bar ends, and they only sent me one. So read the descriptions, because I guess they only come with one. But got my seat back there, seat right here for the motorcycle, and then popping back up, I got a row of hammers. I got another hammer inside that's missing. Big hammer. Some wrenches, more wrenches, tire repair kit. This camera is not focusing. There it goes. Propane torch, screwdrivers of all sorts, Allen wrenches of all sorts, a whole bunch of different types of wires and cutters. That is all wrenches. I wish I had more. WD-40 spray paint, stuff like that. Spared to the car, which needs a rim. But so yeah, that's my shed. Alright, there isn't really much to it, but it's enough to keep me going. Sorry about the mud. Else I would have that wiring video up. Because I will be wiring it. We'll just take a quick look at the bike. But really nothing has been done to it since the last video. I think down here the fan to the radiator has a switch, so I was just cleaning that up down there. And this wiring, there wasn't really nothing to it, nothing I think I should have made a video for. But I probably could have included that in the wiring video, but I do gotta run. The switch wire does come up and around. This little cord right here is part of the switch, and that's gonna go on that metal bracket, so that way I can just click it on. But let's since we're right here, why don't we take a look at the wires? That's a wiring mess, and I'll be talking more about that and why it looks like that. It's a fuse box. It's the relay turn signal I was talking about a minute ago. I'm gonna try to clean up these wires. A lot of this stuff I already kind of started. I undid a lot because I'm gonna move the fuse box hopefully to like underneath the seat of the bike, as long, and also with the turn signal relay, so that way I can have a clean wire look right here. Because I don't want all these wires just poking out, making that headlight just look ugly. But yeah, and then the turn signals will wire video will be down the road, because like I said, I gotta wait for that other bar end turn signals. The main purpose for this this bike and me working on it, instead of like me buying a good bike, is a project. I just wanted a project. So and many people were like, man, you should have got a new one. I don't have money for a new one. You know, I had $800. Probably with $800 I could have got a better looking bike, but I didn't mind a project, making the bike look how I wanted. But there's more to come. I got a lot of parts. Hopefully, if I get some money on the way, I gotta do. I'll have a bike tutorial video. I'll walk around the bike, because I know probably in my last video I didn't talk about it that much. But I'll give you a walk around, my image, my dream of what the bike is gonna hopefully look like. But that's about it. That's my shed, people. So hopefully you get a glimpse into what I'm working with. About this mud. Hopefully I can get a carport. I want to get a carport so that way in the winter, because it does get cold here in North Carolina. In the winter, hopefully I can, I can have a carport and still work on stuff underneath the carport, and without hopefully getting any muddy. We are in the process of buying this house, so if I get a carport, hopefully I can also pave the driveway, because that would be a nice in and out of this shed with the motorcycle. Because imagine driving a motorcycle through the hell. But so hopefully I'm gonna try to upload every Sunday to Monday, because those are my days off from work, because I do work a full-time job. So look out for videos then, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace, Country Rider out.